And welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun. Your question answered live.
Yes.
Your question.
Your question.
Your question.
Today
we're answering
is
it live.
Tuesday, so it's 7.
Really? Well, that's.
I think.
Well, I had something happen today that's only happened 7 times in my entire life, Mike Patton.
Really?
Oh my God! You got to go to my personal Instagram page to find out, or to my personal podcast, which is Mr2020podcast.com. I believe it's Mr2020podcast.com.
Questions answered live.
Yeah, your question answered live.
Yes, that
absolutely.
one question.
We've got one question, so we're going to need you guys to start typing questions because this is going to be a really short show.
Will it double up while I'm looking at it, or do I have to keep?
Oh
no, there's a second. Yay, Mike, good on ya.
2 questions. Okay. I love having 2. Did we do all the housekeeping?
I'll go to freeneville.com.
Shayla.
Join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right.
And for refunds, go to Feel It Real Fun. So the first question's from Catherine. How many programs do you... I'll just read the whole lot. How many programs do you have? What are they? And what would you suggest according to focus? Thank you.
Wow. Email me at 2020@exhostage.com. Give me a little read on you, right? Like generally what I notice is most people sort of know what they want to get into anyway. Maybe they just need a little nudge or something, or a beep. Right? I like that one.
He likes the beeps.
I love the beeps. But like seriously, just drop me a little note, and because we got a lot of stuff. I mean, if you go back to my archaeology, which Dave has a copy of everything of. Yeah. My God, Dave, how many programs do I have?
He must have an office dedicated just for your stuff.
Oh, he's got a wing. It's the West Wing.
Yeah.
So. Phaedra's missed us. Hey,
glad
lovely. You're here.
Thanks, Phaedra.
So yeah, just drop me an email, and we can sort things out from there and have fun. And I can point you to some free stuff too, because I like doing that. Because
there's so many programs.
Yeah, I'm not a pushy sales guy. I mean, it's like,
yeah,
yeah,
not pushy at all.
Victoria,
okay. Yes.
Let's go to the next question.
The second question is from Mike, and Mike's
Mike.
tuned in. Why should we play the cup of coffee game?
What I love about the coffee game, which I made up and somebody else has made a video about on YouTube,
have they?
I just love that, right?
Oh, yes, I do.
When I make things up and they copy them.
Yeah.
This fellow Joe from Texas, well, never mind. Right? The coffee game's really cool. Because people get so stuck. Oh my God, what would imply that I have a lovely wife? What would it imply that I've got puppies? What would imply that I have $1 million, right? Instead of trying to rack your brain, just, all right, coffee. How would you enjoy coffee if?
Yeah.
How would your experience of coffee be different if you had 2 puppies, right? Now, see, every day I enjoy coffee at the dog park.
Yeah, you do.
I do, right? Now, if I didn't have dogs and I walked around with a ball, just throwing it, nothing ever bringing it back with my coffee, right? That would be like
weird.
That would
don't
be
go
weird,
up to that guy,
right? Yeah, we don't talk to that one.
Yes.
But like, since I've got 2 dogs and a red ball and a cup of coffee, it makes sense. So my experience of coffee implies that I've got the puppies. Oh my God! Cool. Beth's got a question too. We'll make sure we grab that.
Cool.
And the other side of the coin, so there's the whole thing with the coffee game. It sort of eliminates everything. How would you experience coffee if you had a great night's sleep? For the person that wants to imagine that they have had a great night's sleep, but they haven't in 25 years, right? How would you enjoy a cup of coffee as the mailman's bringing you something nice? Right?
Yeah.
Instead of that cringe, like, oh my God, some of us have mailman phobias. Ha! We've all been there.
Yeah.
So Beth asks a question. Want me to read it, Victoria?
Yeah, go for it. That's
how can you tell when it's been impressed? I did the same scene several times even today. At first it seems like it did, then I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what's cool, right? So let's say, how do you make sure that somebody loves you? Or how do you make sure that you're a fool?
That you're a fool?
No, that you are full. Like, right? You notice something. Right? Now here's the thing. If you go for proof, how do I prove that she loves me? Right? How do I prove that I'm full? I'll just keep shoving food in.
Yeah.
Like, let's see what happens, right?
Yeah.
So you'll notice whenever you're full because you stop eating. You'll notice when you actually nail something because it's like, because when I nail chicken for lunch today, right? I should shoot some live videos sometime at the Coles. Yes. So when I walk in and I go, oh, right, we haven't had chicken for lunch day, 50% off. I went back and all the chicken was 50% off. It's like, wow. No, not all of it that I was interested in. I got dog chicken at 50% off. I got a whole bunch of chicken stuff that is 50% off. It's currently in there. Did you hit the on button?
I hit the on button.
That's excellent. She did her job. She
Yes.
did her task.
She did.
Right?
I got more than one task.
But once I nail it, it's not like I'm going back there on chicken. When I nail it, I know it's nailed. And if I go, it's like, oh yeah, time to re-nail the chicken, right? So, and again, how do I nail the chicken? Her yum. That's what's fun.
Yeah,
So Dave says,
cool.
my state of the wish fulfilled seems to frequently morph into a slightly different state after a few weeks. Is that good, bad, or indifferent? Don't know. So is it morphing in a way for something you can settle for, or is it morphing into something like, oh, cool, man?
Never thought of that.
Never thought of that.
Yeah, because
Right?
that's a cool. Yeah.
So there's, that's a goodie. Because if you notice, so let's say you nail it and you go just, by the way, once you nail it, you don't got to do it again unless you feel it's unnailed. But you can always go back and enjoy the experience of imagining up your wish fulfilled. It's sort of like once you place your order in the restaurant and they're cooking that sucker, right? It's just, like you just notice. Just a different variation, Dave says. If it doesn't feel... if it feels nailed, but you're just experiencing maybe a different aspect of it or something, cool. That would be what I suggest. Of course, we can always have a chat about that. Please explain the belly and head thing. Okay, Ada, cool. So we did the 18-inch adventure. If you go to feelitrealfun.com, you'll see a whole bunch of videos on the 18-inch adventure. And that eventually evolved into manifesting to the max.com. It became an integral part of that. But here's the whole thing in 30 seconds, right? And again, that doesn't do it justice, but it's enough. Ready?
Yeah.
The head likes to go, yes, no, good, bad, right, wrong, does she, doesn't he, endless freaking torture. Okay, before taxes, after taxes, pounds, dollars, puppies, dogs, hair, fur. I mean, like forever, right? This, okay? The heart just wants to feel something.
Yeah.
Okay, the heart is like love story. It wants to feel the passion, the pain. The heart doesn't care. It just wants to feel something, right? So this is yes, no, good, bad, right, wrong. The heart just wants to feel something, but the belly's where you find the knowing. And you can tell when someone moves from the belly. If someone, Yasmin just finished coffee.
Oh, cool.
The belly has that solidness, that presence, that vastness feeling. And there's the thing, and you want to have all three play with each other. The head, yes, no, good, bad, right, wrong. Yeah, BMW or Audi. BMW, it's the ultimate coffee machine. Right? That.
Yes.
Zoom, right?
Yes.
Boom, pop the clutch, go around the roundabout, zip, right? And then there's the belly.
Yes.
Yep. My car.
Was that the heart? Oh, the heart. So the head was like which car?
Yeah.
Which car?
Yeah, which car?
The heart was the BM.
Boom. No. The thrill
feeling of
popping the clutch. Yeah, playing my music, my car.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And the belly for the BM.
Just that knowing. Oh, yeah, it can be the knowing of I am a BMW owner. It can be a knowing of when I pop the clutch, I know what happens. I know that car.
It would be
right?
knowing of it's not going to break down.
Boom!
That's what started happening before.
Yeah, that
and
other
nothing
car,
with this.
the one we shall not speak of.
Yeah, that's right.
So like the place where we went to eat yesterday, I call it the Palace of Disappointment.
Yes.
Yeah, we do not speak of its name. I know exactly where it is, but in my
And we'll
mind,
never
when I look
go
at
there again.
when I look at the thing, instead of seeing China Bar, I see Palace of Disappointment. Perhaps we'll go visit their Google thing page today. The Palace of Disappointment. How do you screw up food like that? I just don't get it.
No.
But it was the Palace of Disappointment. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, welcome to the Palace of Disappointment.
Yeah.
When it all looked nice, the photos were pretty. Should have licked the photos. All right, here we go.
Oh,
so
cool.
each time I fall into what I don't want to work, I end up manifesting an illness that totally knocks me down. I don't want to work. So you're imagining not working and you end up having an illness. Cool.
Oh.
I didn't like school,
Yes.
right? Shayla, I can't scroll up. If you got something, copy and paste it in for me. Cool. So when I was a kid, I didn't like school. I got picked on, I told you, by all the girls and everyone. And so I managed to get sick a lot, right? It was just something to work. By the way, Neville, got fired. If you read, he was the elevator operator at someplace, right?
Yes.
J.C. Penney's or Macy's or someplace.
Yeah.
And he got fired because he was imagining preaching, but he was hiding in the elevator. Oh, okay, what floor would you like to go to, sir? Bang, right? So here's the thing. I would like to work and be healthy. There you go. Okay, now here's the thing. When I imagined not going to school, it wasn't like I was imagining homeschooling or something. I was imagining not going to school, and since I was a sickly kid, they sort of went hand in hand until I turned 12 and said, screw that, right? Then I started skipping school once in a while. Talk about good fun. Alrighty, Eduardo says, where do I imagine in my mind? How should I see myself? Eduardo, go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Yes.
Yep, that's all one word, easymanifestingmethods.com. It's one word in the .com. And sign up for those 7 free little lessons. They will give you exactly what you're looking for. That's way beyond this. One of the keys, by the way, is you don't want to see yourself ever, right? You want to see what you would see. Be seen the way you'd like to be seen, but that's another thing. So just do those 7 little lessons. Bonus points if you go to freeneville.com. freeneville.com and get on that 221 email list. We'll send you a daily email till one of us dies.
Yes.
Right? And if you die, we'll keep sending it to your inbox, right? Just because we love you.
Yes.
Or you hit unsubscribe.
Yes.
I had somebody want to unsubscribe today. God, I hope I remember to do that. Otherwise, you got a bonus email. Right? Why don't they click the link? That's it. Just they send me a thing. Unsubscribe. Right? Just click the link. You can do it. Trust me. Yeah, imagine what would imply that you are doing. See, by the way, if you're imagining not working, what do you want to do instead? There's a biggie, right? I haven't worked in years. Right? I do like 3.5, 4 hours of structured time a week. Beyond that, it's just having fun doing this kind of stuff, answering some emails, working on some top secret stuff.
Yeah. We've got 3 lots of top secret
3 lots of top secret stuff going on. That's right. Boom.
Cool.
So, Eduardo, grab those free little resources. And Yasmin Maxwell, get an eye thing.
And
so,
Shayla,
I've got an eye thing.
You didn't copy and paste. I think you said she had something, but
so
we
you
can't
might have to
see
email us
it.
or something.
So, or PM20. Cool.
Oh, yeah. Cool. All right.
All right.
Let's do it, guys.
Cool. So, what we want to know is, what did you learn? What did you learn about you? And what was your best bit? Type that in. Oh.
Imagine one action, one moment. Grab those lessons, Eduardo. They'll really help you out with the basics right there.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Did that. Meanwhile, go to freeneville.com. Join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com. And for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
That's right.
Had a brain stop then.
All right.
Okay.
By the way, Shayla says it's all good. Cool. Feeder says I want to travel and not have to work. The word is have to. Cool. So what do you want to do? Here's my question, right? A long time ago, I had a fella tell me, he says, you know when you get on an airplane, because I practically used to live on airplanes, right? And you notice when you sit on an airplane, everyone always asks, hey, what do you do?
Yeah.
And so it's like I answer with fun answers like breathe. Right? So I know what do you do for a job, for money?
Yeah, that's what I always.
It's like, oh yeah, cool. And like Tim Ferriss used to say, he sold drugs. That always just shut people down pretty quick.
That's cool.
But people really don't want to know what you do for a job. They want to know how you serve.
Yes.
This comes from a place of depth. How do you want to serve? And here's the thing. Just traveling. I love, like Harry turned us onto that couple that were traveling around the Vagabond. They were traveling around the boat in the world or something like that, and they were just sharing their adventures. Right?
Yes.
You get that's all I'm doing. Right? I just, this Feel It Real stuff works. It cured me of PTSD and a host of other things that were diagnosed and undiagnosed, and just things that were a pain in the ass. Right? Literally. And so on. But the big thing is, like, what do you want to do? How do you want to serve? I love sharing our lives because it inspires you guys. Grog, welcome to the show. So that's the big thing. How do you want to serve? I mean, you're traveling the world. Do you want to shoot some videos? Do you just want to write a book? Do you want to work in strange places and meet wonderful people? Yeah, there's the thing. So what do you want to do? Yeah, my whole thing is make great money while doing what you love.
Yes.
Okay? So, and the keyword while.
Yeah.
So, Feeder says, I serve people by making them feel better. Each person I meet, whether through work or not. Yeah, same here. I make sure that I tend to leave people in better places than where I found them. Right? Yeah, except for that one. All right.
Oh, look at him. Lying under the
that's
little...
gorgeous. Oh, all right. We're going to
Okay.
give a little lovely dough.
We're going to get going now. I think I
We
even
did all the
said...
stuff.
I'll just say it one more time. So go to freeneville.com.
Do it.
Join us at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's that 90-day adventure, right?
Yeah.
Way
Less
cool.
than a
You've
buck
heard
a
it.
day.
It's actually a little more.
Oh,
than
it
a
is
buck a day,
actually.
right?
Yes.
But if you're in pesos, right? Anyway,
And for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
that is the rightness.
Have a great day, great night. See you tomorrow.
That's right. Unless you're not here.
Then we won't see you.
But you might see us later.